Hello, welcome to Birthday Tarot. I'm Amber Ambrose, and a special happy birthday to my cousin and best friend, Lauren. Your cards for the day are the Moon and the Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, Eight of Wands, my bad. This really feels like the word purge came to mind, purging a lot of fears from your subconscious that have been driving you and driving your behavior without your knowledge, not your full conscious knowledge anyway. We're going to talk a lot more about that, but first let me remind you that amberambrose.com is my website where you can book a private reading with me. You can check out what events I'll be at. Just a special shout out to anyone who's looking for an intention setting session for 2026. Those are up until the end of this month, so you don't have a ton of time left, as well as being able to send a birthday tarot reading to yourself or to a friend or family member. All right, Moon, cycles, subconscious, emotions, fears, instinct, drive, these things that are innate within us that we don't have to think a lot about. Like fears, they just come, right? Or it's not like we're consciously conjuring them to the surface. They live there. They've been planted there in our subconscious, from our personality, from our environment, from what we learned from ages 0 to 7, just all of the things. And we all have them. This is what makes us human. And this is what connects us all on such a deep level that we're not fully aware of yet, but I think we're starting to learn. But that's a different subject. But it makes me think about cycles and just understanding what scares you, but being very honest about it, being very open and bringing things to the surface to purge them, to look at them. So Eight of Wands really sometimes can feel like things being pulled up and out, triggered out. Not necessarily always through like hastiness or I think you're understanding your triggers this year. I think you're understanding the fears that are at the root of these triggers. And because you're doing some really deep, intense work. And it takes stamina, but it takes courage and bravery. And it takes a lot of willingness to be honest with yourself. And so kudos for those of you who this is resonating with, that you're ready to go deeper and understand just how vast and incredible you are. Of course, the Moon isn't only, about fears. It's also a reminder of like, you contain multitudes and it's all internal. It's wonderful. It's just, I don't know. I think you're exploring new territory this year and you're going to find a lot of stuff. All right, let's talk about the color, watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. This is such a lovely balance to the intensity or the possible intensity of this emotional and subconscious deep dive that you might be doing. And there's going to be a lot of healing for that inner child.